Hey everyone, this is Kevin, your Aptrepreneur, and a couple days late on sharing the story, but Google has invested big time into Lyft. They have invested $1 billion into Lyft, and Lyft went from being valued at about $10 billion to being worth about $11 billion overnight in an instant. That's kind of how the industry works. Now, some people are going to point out that this is not a big deal because Uber is still worth $70 billion, which I'm skeptical of that because there are actually Uber investors who have pretty much confirmed that, yeah, the company is worth far, far less, mainly thanks to stuff that Travis Kalanick did. And, you know, yeah, it's kind of amazing what a video of your CEO berating an Uber driver will do to the value of your company. Who knows? But here's the thing. I know $1 billion doesn't sound like a lot when Uber touts their $70 billion valuation, when Uber touts their $12 billion in the bank in cash reserves. But the thing is, it is a big deal, and here's why. Google was an initial investor in Uber, and Uber pissed Google off. They allegedly stole documents. They went directly to war with Google, and the thing is, Google has way more money than Uber. Not only do they have more money than Uber, they actually make money. They don't just spend money in effort to grow. Google does not like Uber right now, and this is definitely them saying, Uber, we don't like you, and they're going to invest in Lyft. And here's the important thing. Now, Lyft can't be killed. As long as Google has Lyft's back, Lyft will not go out of business. And that is the point. Google, even if Lyft is not a moneymaker, they won't let Lyft die. They just will not let Lyft die. They want Uber to feel a little bit of heat. They want Uber to suffer a little bit, and this is how they're going to do it. So whenever Lyft runs out of money, Google will be there to write a check. And Google has a lot more money than Uber. And this is a good thing because competition is good. I was talking to Mark from Uber Hints a few weeks ago, and he said Uber needs to stop focusing on becoming a monopoly and focus on becoming a business. And I agree with that. But here's the thing. When Uber started dropping their rates, they got Sidecar. Sidecar went out of business. They couldn't compete with Uber. And I bet you there was a mentality, we got one of them. We're so close. We can get the other one. And it never happened. And now Lyft is officially being backed by a company with deeper pockets than they do. And they're essentially untouchable at this point. I mean, even if Lyft isn't profitable, that's actually besides the point. Google will keep Lyft around just to spite Uber at this point. So that is why you see Uber raising their rates 15 cents a mile in some areas. You see Lyft raising their rates 6 to 10 cents per mile. And then you see Uber offering free insurance. Then you see Lyft potentially offering something else. I can't tell you what, because I'm confidential, but Lyft is working on something really big for drivers, and I hope it goes through because it would be a really great thing. But yeah, now they have to compete for drivers' attention. Uber can't kill Lyft, so they need to stop focusing on being a monopoly and being a business. That has always been what they ultimately need to do. Now it's the time to do it. Now it's official. Lyft isn't going anywhere. They're not going anywhere, and Uber has just got to accept that, and they're going to have to learn to live with Lyft. So there you go. That's my thoughts on it. I know it's not wildly different from everyone else out there, but hey, you know what? It's a pretty straightforward story. But of course, my question is, what about you guys? Do you think Lyft is ever going to go anywhere? Do you think Uber's in serious trouble now? I'd love to know. Comment below, like, favorite, share, subscribe. If you enjoy the videos I make, consider becoming a patron member for as little as $1 a month. $5 to get you access to exclusive videos not seen anywhere else. And as always, flame responsibly. Have a good one.